welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today. The trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday, and previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, New Japan, and everything in between every Saturday, and dropping some bonus content on Monday. I'm, of course, your host, James J., alongside Kaliko Yachts.
I hope your nights and weekends are free with minutes and texts because we about to go back. And so get your throwback jersey, get your Incredible Hulk, your little belt with the light up name on the side because we going way back.
Because it's a great day for wrestling, because we are wrestling with John Cena versus Kurt Angle from No Way Out 2005. Um, this match took place February 20th, 2005 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Mellow Arena. Attendance was 9,500. And this is essentially the rise of John Cena. This is a number one contenders match between Kurt Angle and John Cena to see who will go on to WrestleMania 21 to fight JBL. If you know, you know. So I want you to get out your Betamaxes, your VHSs, your DVDs, fire up the network, pull out your Peacocks, Netflix and chill.
Yank out the YouTube.
Yank out the YouTube. And that is the most accurate way to watch the show is to go to YouTube, type in WWE No Way Out 2005, John Cena versus Kurt Angle, or just go into the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox, click the link and you will just be on that match. I'm going to count from 3, 3, 2, 1, on 1, press play. Are you ready? Yay!
Hold on. I gotta go get my two-way pager. Let me go get my two-way pager.
It's not.
Or no. At least my T-Mobile sidekick. Can I get my sidekick?
2005 wasn't that long ago. I think we will
2005 was almost 20 years ago, sir.
Yeah, but I mean,
no shit.
I mean, there wasn't pagers in 2005.
Yeah, it was the T-Mobile sidekick. It was a two-way pager. Those two-way pagers and T-Mobile sidekicks. You wouldn't know because you were like 6 years old at this time. So, so I'm telling you, everybody, kick out your sidekicks and let's get this thing popping.
On 1, when I say 3, 2, 1, on 1, press play. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. John Cena and the shorts, Kurt Angle, probably in pain, but not the Kurt Angle that we would see in TNA per se.
Yes, but you kind of saw this coming because we kind of knew Angle was losing because this was in his hometown, right?
I mean, big spoiler, like the first couple seconds out, spoiler alert.
But you know how WWE does these things. It usually when it's in your home. Well, for those who are newer to WWE, usually in people's hometowns when they're wrestling in their hometowns, the biggest way to get heat for someone is for them to lose in their hometown. In this case, it was a little bit different because this was John Cena, who, I mean, at this time was starting his rise, right?
He was red
His
hot right now.
meteoric rise. He was red hot, and he was just coming off of. Because keep in mind, he lost the United States Championship.
And a month prior to this, he was the last two in the Royal Rumble with Batista. Um,
Yep,
that match was famously known for the botch at the end where both
at the
guys
end. Yep,
fell out and Vince McMahon came out and tore both his quads at the
both of
same
his
time.
quads
Yeah.
sitting in the ring, telling them to get it on. Oh Lord. Now that boy, if that doesn't scream, I run shit. I tore both my quads and I'm sitting up here in this ring telling you, bitch, get this shit.
And the way that he did it was so nonchalant. Like, I'm sitting down, but we're still doing this segment the way that we were supposed to do it. I'm
No
just sitting
shit.
down.
Exactly. I'm just taking a nap. I'm just chilling right now. Uh although I mean, just had to throw it out there. But yeah, this was John Cena starting to get on that ride. He started doing the I mean, he went from heel guy doing freestyle raps and it kind of went the way most people would, went from anti-hero to now the super face that everyone likes. And his chain gang. And you know what's funny? As I'm looking in the audience, there's that one guy who's got the throwback jersey with the hat on. This is what I'm talking about. See these, get your throwback jerseys with your hat cocked to the side, and then at this time for those who are younger in the audience, we wore T-shirts 3 sizes too big with a goddamn customized cubic zirconium belt that had a light up with your name or your number written across, beeping across your thing because we didn't because texting costed too much back then. Nights and weekends were 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and you had to pay as Cena just jumps on Angle right now, and you had to pay an extra $20 just to get 7 o'clock. And look at little Nate. It looks like he hasn't aged one bit.
That he has not.
And you could tell, look at my man out here taking a picture of John Cena with that flip phone like LeBron James did. So, the remember those days where you could take a picture and you didn't freaking your phone wasn't as big as a sushi plate. Uh, but my man got the throwback jersey. He got the throwback Chicago jersey on. Oh, look at him. As which is weird, got on the Chicago jersey in Pittsburgh, but okay. All right. So as Cena gets there, okay, angle, kick, and nice clothesline by Cena. Look at him he's trying to end this match quick.
Yeah.
That haircut was kind of fucked up though too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, it's better than what he's got going on right now.
Yeah, he would trade it all for that. But
Yeah. And he rightfully so. I mean, if fun fact, the year prior to this, in 2004, Kurt Angle beat John Cena and Big Show in a triple threat to go to the main event to wrestle Eddie Guerrero. Um, Arguably one of the better matches on WrestleMania 20 that year. And
yep,
well, I mean, you already gave it away. John Cena will go on to face JBL at WrestleMania 21, but Kurt Angle would go on to probably have one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time against Shawn Michaels at that same event.
yeah. Which started sexy Kurt. I'm just saying.
And well, Sensation Series' last gimmick appearance as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
it's interesting.
interesting,
Ooh,
think I've seen Kurt do that
Ooh.
before. Right?
Ooh.
Oh,
Right in the
that would have been
back of that
dangerous.
ball spot. Yeah. Right in the back of that ball spot for Angle. See, who would have thunk that Cena would be joining Angle in the ball club? But ew.
Probably Kurt. Kurt would have probably said, "Yeah, I saw that coming."
As Kurt is working the hell out of him. I mean, this was an interesting time because keep in mind, this was like people were still, and this is how we knew Cena was going to be popular because he still, my man is in the crowd with that U.S. spinner title.
Yeah.
Oh God, oh God, and you know what's funny? He stole John Cena stole that. I'm not fun fact. He stole that gift. I ain't gonna lie. He stole that
From who?
because back, well, in 2005, sir. Well, in 2002, from 2002 to 2006, there was this popular show, Pimp My Ride, and even MTV Cribs. And Latrell Sprewell used to own this car. He had a car company. He would customize cars, and one of the biggest things that was he did with the car was he did spinners, in which the car would have the rim, would have the actual rim, the rim, but then an outside rim where when you stop the car, the wheels keep spinning, the rim keeps spinning. And when black people saw that, bro, we made songs about it. And as a matter of fact, there's a popular Grammy Award winning rap group named 36 Mafia, whose one of their biggest hits is I'm riding spinners, I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. So for people, look at your Google machine, riding spinners. Hey, spinners were a thing. Spinner chains, spinner rims, spinner watch, spinner. It was just
Spindle
shit was
belt?
just spinning. It was spinning all around in this bitch. And John Cena was like, "Yo, let me take that." I mean, he admitted that he took some of this stuff from hip hop because keep in mind he was a rapper. He still
Right.
kind of rapped, so it wouldn't make sense. He like the prime example, the "You Can't See Me." He admit he took that from Tony Yayo, and people are like, "Who the hell is Tony Yayo?" Tony Yayo was a famous rapper, or not? He was not famous, but he was in a famous unit who was known as G Unit, and in 2005, 2G Unit was like the number one rap group in this bitch around this time. As Angle gives him those
The
Brock
triple.
Lesnar suplexes. I'm just saying, he just,
Hey, I mean, before
but
Brock Lesnar did it, Kurt Angle did it the best. I mean, he only needed
oh,
3 suplexes.
that is true. But Angle's, it just seemed more superhuman strength. Because Brock would toss you. Brock trying to break your neck.
I mean, for Kurt, and it was a setup to his finisher. Brock was just,
The Angle slam,
yeah, or the ankle lock. Brock just did it to fuck you up and pin you when he felt like it.
pretty
I
much.
mean, there was not necessarily, not a lot of psychology went into his suplexing.
True. I mean, it was just like straight fucking you up. Um, and I mean, what, '05? This was like, what, WrestleMania 20s? So at this
2010.
point, Brock was damn near on his way out.
Brock was out already. Brock left the
That's what
U.S.
I'm saying.
title.
That's what I'm saying. So they needed the new people. So the one guy that they were depending on just abruptly leaves, which leaves a void for the Batistas and John Cena's. And at this point, also like the Batistas, the Cenas, the Orton,
Well,
the
I mean,
guys that were going to be this next generation. Hell,
yeah,
even Edge, you can make an argument.
yeah, I would agree with that. Um, I mean, look at the night Brock left. John Cena won the United States Championship from Big Show, kind of starting, that major run that he was on, that he got on, that hot run. Um, Batista, I feel like they knew that he was gonna be something by, the summer. That when they got to Mania the next year, that it was gonna be him and Triple H.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
I mean,
even with the whole Orton being Benoit thing, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I feel like Loki, Randy Orton may have blown his shot during that time. Um, because he was just Randy Orton, and I think he admits that as well. But obviously, he's gotten out of that. But
No, I take the second approach. I think it was just Batista was going to be the guy that they were going to. Because keep in mind, like Evolution at that time was really big, and Orton winning was just the genesis of getting him out on his own to see if it was a sink or swim. Because they knew they were going to go the Batista route, and Cena becoming this uber face. They had two big faces, one for SmackDown, one for Raw, that they could work with, and Orton could just be this guy who just sneaks out of nowhere. And let's just say this was probably one of John Cena's most technical matches ever, because Jesus, I've never seen so many moves and swaps
you mean
and
John
turns
Cena
and
could
ankle
wrestle?
locks and sidewalk slams. I mean, this is, you know, not five
Hmm.
moves. This was Cena when he was hungry.
No, this was Kurt Angle pulling shit out of him. Because I feel like Kurt Angle wants you to give him everything you have, and if you do anything less, he beats the living shit out of you. Not to say that it didn't. John Cena didn't have it in him, but I feel like Kurt Angle brought more out of people.
Mm. I mean, nah, because I think, keep in mind, this is Cena 2 years from being fired within 1 year.
Um, so when you're saying when Kurt 2 years removed from him getting fired, Kurt Angle.
No, 2 years from Cena getting fired. Because keep in mind, when Cena first got there with the ruthless aggression thing, it wasn't popping. It wasn't until he started doing the raps is when it got him over.
Yes, yeah, you're right. I mean,
So
it wasn't 2 years. It was a year, and he almost got fired. Just
that's
doing
what
the
I'm
ruthless
saying.
aggression shit. Yeah.
Yep. As Angle just kicks him. I mean, this match got a lot of drama in it. It is weird because it's in Pittsburgh, so half the like a lot of the crowd is all Cena, even though it's
Kurt's
in
hometown.
Kurt's hometown, which tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
And look at all them like little. And you know what's funny? He got all them jerseys. I see my man, a grown man with the '54 Cena jersey.
Hey,
I
I
told
mean,
you, man.
John Cena was
He
over in
was selling them.
2005.
That's my point. He was out there selling them oversized throwbacks like it was like, because back in the day, hardwood classics, the throwbacks, man, $200-300 for a 2X jersey. I'm just, I don't know what the fuck we were thinking in 2005, but but we were, but here we are. I'm just saying.
On his,
And jorts. Keep in mind, my man had on jorts, them long ones too,
the
with a belt on.
the other matches on this card was Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio defeating the Basham brothers to retain the tag team championships. Booker T defeated Heidenreich by disqualification. That's a name you don't hear often. Chavo Guerrero defeated Funaki, um, Io, Paul London, Shannon Moore, and Spike Dudley to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. The Undertaker defeated Luther Reigns.
Now that's a name you don't hear.
Well, wait for it. Joy Giovanni defeated Michelle McCool, Rochelle Lorwyn, and Lauren Jones in SmackDown Rookie Diva of the Year contest hosted by Tori Wilson and Dawn Marie. And then the main event was John Bradshaw Layfield defeating The Big Show in a barbed wire steel cage match.
Well, that might have been the best thing to do is not win any of these WWE contests because keep in mind it's almost like a curse when you win. You remember shit. Michelle McCool lost. I think she would take what happened after
Yeah,
besides the Miz didn't win. I think he would take what happened after. Like a lot of these people. Hell, I mean, the only winner that you could think of that actually succeeded, Layla.
did Layla win?
Layla won one, the Diva Search.
I mean, you could say low key Christy Hemme, but she had a maybe longer run in TNA than she did in WWE.
I'm talking about in terms of WWE. The only one I could think of that was like successful off rip is Layla.
I, yeah.
Oh, and the ref gets hit. As Angle's like, yeah, we about to fuck them up. Fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck Pittsburgh. Look at him. Look at his face. Yeah, fuck my hometown. Y'all know how we get down. Chain gang. Steel City about to. He like, yeah, Steel City in full effect. There we go. Look at him. Yeah, buddy. And Bink. Oh, Cena. As he. Oh gosh. And this was before the 5 moves of doom. Oh, and look at him. He pulls it up and he goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. And Angle. Something happened. Because that had to have been a bad. And look at him. Look at see, he the champ.
Yep.
And then he loses the belt just to win. And it's just poetic justice. The man who told him, "Do you got what it takes?" And he goes, "Ruthless." Who would have thought that would be the person? And it's funny because, hey, last WrestleMania, last year, 20 years later, still, I mean, part time in it, but still, went from being like a uberly popular person to the Duke Wrestling, the Duke Blue Devils of wrestling. People love to hate him. And now that he's leaving, he's like, oh, no, don't leave. Don't leave.
It's interesting. Kurt Angle wanted his last match to be John Cena. Didn't feel like he was physically.
That would make sense.
He didn't feel like his body was physically able to get to WrestleMania 36. So he told Vince, I think I'm just gonna retire this year. And that's why we got Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle at 35. Hindsight being 2020, maybe the right call, considering 36 was in front of nobody. And then he would have had to wait to 37, and who knows what Kurt Angle would have been.
But if that's the case, Kurt's just gonna be waiting forever for a motherfucker. Like, not everybody's retirement match can be ideal. Eventually, he's like, "Bitch, I'm trying to get out the dough."
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit. Like, I don't even blame him. Like, shit, let me just get the hell out the dough. And speaking of Joy Giovanni, she is actually has a business in massage therapy in good old San Diego, California. Might have to go ahead and hit her up real quick. Research purposes.
Kaliko using Google to his advantage.
I mean, once I saw San Diego, I'm like, oh, okay. No, I didn't use Google because Google wasn't out in 2005, sir. You had to email. You had to use dirt sheets and chat thread. And Yahoo, Google wasn't that popular then. Hell, YouTube wasn't just became a thing then.
Yeah, you're correct on this. Well, that will conclude
So
our
while people are yanking out their YouTube almost old enough to drink. Yeah.
um. That
So,
will conclude our watch along. Thank you for watching and listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment on YouTube and Castbox. Join us every Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews. And join us Saturday as we preview and review whatever's going on in the world of wrestling. Uh, follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Thread, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
you can find me at yaydog32 at yahoo.com because that was the only thing that was happening back in 2005.
Where can we find Kaliko in 2025?
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I am Filico. See that? I tried. See that? My bad, my bad. Sorry, people. See? Ugh.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.